Going on, world? Chilling right now. It's a beautiful day, man. If I do say so myself. It's like in the 70s or something, that almost high 60s, touching that 70 soon. You know, I don't know how I'm gonna do it today. It's like I'm gonna walk down. I might go and grab the charger. I forgot to bring the charger in my pocket, and then just mob around for a bit. But right now it's a beautiful day. Nonetheless, man. Nonetheless, it's a beautiful day, man. Let me go ahead and show you what we're talking about. Right there, top. Hella bright. It's hella bright. But I might have too many layers on if I'm honest. I might have too many layers. I got a hat on too. I might have to take this off. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not good, man. Yeah, it's a good day. I don't know if it's morning still. Hold on. Not really. It's gonna be noon in a second. So I might mob around. I thought about grabbing the yeah, I need to get my charger. You know. I don't know if I'll be at the house. Can't see nothing. It's so bright. So bright right here, man. I might have to switch seats. Fuck. Because I got the sun in my eye. But yeah. For those dropping in and out. If I face the sun, I don't know if this is easier. Because it's right here. Southeast. So if I sit facing south, I don't know if it's gonna get in my other eye. That's my main worry. So let me sit right here, and I'm gonna find out. But no, got the day right. I was actually sitting around in the morning for like a good 2 hours, maybe hour and a half, 2 hours, wasting life away a bit. Kind of thinking to myself, man, I feel like you wasted time. You could have got out the house earlier, got moving earlier. But here I am, kind of just moving as slow as I can. Honestly, man, just real slow. I'm gonna try right here. It's still sunlight. So I might have to go in the shade. Let's go. I might have to go in the shade, man. That's crazy. But it's been good, man. It's been a good past 24, 12 hours, 24, whatnot. You know, blessed to be alive and awake today, right? You know, I texted someone last night. I was like, I'm watching some ASMR, and then they sent something back to me, something like, yeah, those sounds will stimulate certain parts of your brain and help you relax. And I was watching it. I was going back and forth from two different ones, two different ASMR, what I'm saying, videos. You know what I'm saying? This must see the chemtrails above. I know, right? It's crazy, man. It's kind of crazy to think about, right? This must. Am I saying that right? And Ethan, thank you for dropping in. It's crazy to think about, right? Early morning chemtrails. There's also been like bad. I thought it was like bad energy in general. Like I'm over here being self-conscious, but the people I was speaking with early in the morning, I think everybody's just kind of high. Everybody's wake and bake kind of early. So I was like, everybody just starting their day off, right? And I'm over here like not necessarily high energy, but just like yapping. You know what I mean? I'm just normally yapping, just talking a whole bunch, talking up a storm. Arodi, what's up? Frequencies, they use frequencies. Is that? Oh, okay. I kind of see what you mean. I got to look into that a little more. Mellow, hello. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. But yeah, I was just sitting there like, I'm over here getting self conscious. Like maybe it's me. Maybe people tripping on me, but I think people people just burnt, man. Everybody just burnt. Like them people moving slow as hell, and they seem standoffish, and I'm like, oh, they're just on, they just getting through the workday, which I understand. I understand. I get it. That's my thing right now. Don't think too hard about stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to plan too much. Just execute. Action is everything. Just staying in motion. Just go for it, and you'll find the refinement after that. That's what I've been saying the whole damn week to myself. It's Saturday now. We made it to Saturday. Oh, thank you, Mellow Mellow. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that. I appreciate it. You know, saying like, comment, subscribe, and go ahead and share with anyone you think they might like it. They think they rock with it. This is up their alley. Feel free to share it. But I just be doing this every day. Get it live. Get some sunlight, whatnot. I was doing the lives back when it was winter time. You know, when it was cold outside, I was just out there in the cold. And if I wasn't chiefing, I was doing just post it up. Might have had a drink in my hand, maybe not, but not like alcohol, but just something else. So something like that. I might grab, like I said, I might grab my charger at the house and then just walk around because like I had an idea of going someplace to post up. Let me check my messages real quick. Boom, we good. Yeah, we good. That's crazy. You pointed out the chemtrails because like I didn't even notice the chemtrails. Who was that? That said that Dismas. Dismas pointed out the chemtrails. I didn't even notice it until you said it. I decided to move seats, but I still got the sun in my eye, man. It's bright. It's bright today. It's a good thing though, because we don't get enough of it. You know, we don't get enough of it, man. Matter of fact, I could walk. Hold on, let me walk down because when I walk down, they got these other benches, but they're at an angle. So then, because it's at an angle, fuck, man, it's just hella sunshine in my eye. It's just hella sunshine in my eye. But I'll be closer to the house, but I'll also be sitting at an angle. Therefore, you know, sit there and have like less light in my face. I can't. I need this, but it's just a lot right now. I just can't do it for the live, unfortunately. But I need the sunlight, obviously. Uh-oh. I don't know what that is, bro. What's going on here? What's going on here? Mellow, you sent some yeah, kissy emoji face thing or something. I don't know why. Yeah. I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna sit right there. Nobody's sitting there, so that's what it is, man. You took the like away? That's funny. Are you being bitter? Who's being bitter? Somebody's being bitter. Somebody's being bitter, you know. But we doing this every day, man. We're doing it every day. See, I don't know what this is, man. I don't know what that means. Help me know what that means. You know what I mean? I post it up. It's another great day, another great time of day. Do this. Oh, there's more. I don't know what that means, y'all. It's being held for review because it looks like a. See, when you do those emoji stuff and like the ones with all the parentheses, it looks like spam. So like they don't for whatever reason the algo interprets it as spam, or it looks like it. You know, it looks like it basically. It's hella bright, man. I'm gonna probably grab the charger or something. I can post up because I have everything else on me. I just decided I'd go up this way this morning. People tripping. I was like, is it me? I got self-conscious for a second. It says 7. It's weird. I only see 1. Yeah, you guys are the only one here. Some people just kind of hang out. Yours says 7 though. Mine says 1 right now. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting like that, man. I think you guys see a different number than I see. I feel like I always get the low number, and then you guys probably get like the accurate if people are around. Maybe I'm only seeing who's engaging. So like, if it's 2 or 3 people speaking at the same time, it might say 3, but then maybe it says 7. I could be wrong. Like maybe there's actually 7. I never knew that. I actually never knew what the actual numbers were. I kind of just go based on who comes in and out. You know, 7. That's kind of crazy. 7's kind of crazy. Oh, that's not them. Yeah, 7's kind of crazy. That kind of gives me a good peace of mind, I guess. I don't know, because I've always just thought it'd be one person at a time. It does make sense though, because sometimes it'll say 0, right? It'll say 0, and then every now and again someone will drop in. They'll leave something, and then like it'll let the number will change basically. So, but I don't know if it's accurate. Like I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's accurate. You know, that other number, bro, it might just be bots kind of just like surfing around because there's bots every now and again. So be careful. Is your friend's birthday today? Happy birthday to them. Are you with them right now in person? Like, what do you mean? Oh, happy birthday, Leah. Am I saying that right? Today, yeah. Leah, am I saying that right? Oh, you said my is one. Yeah, yours says one too, right? Yeah, mine says one. I feel like one is the accurate one though, bro. I feel like that's the accurate number. I feel like that's the real number. Okay, got you, Leah. My bad, my bad. Well, happy birthday to Leah. You know, yeah, happy birthday to her. It's crazy, man. I did this yesterday, man. I was just chilled on live. And the reason why I was wondering about that, because you said seven. Like every now and again, there'd be people just lurking around. You know what I'm saying? They lurk through. They might find it. They may or may not find it. And like, yeah, beautiful day indeed, man. Yeah. What's up, Z? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Z? If you guys want more of that, oh shit, if you want more of that Beyblade content, tap in with Blader Z. And we've done actual a couple lives before. If you go through my live content, you'll find I did at least 2 lives with Blader Z. And now it says 3. Now it says 4. But I did some content with Blader Z. And I think they're mainly booming on TikTok. So if you got that app too, just go ahead and find them on there. That's one of my mods for a reason. That's one of my people for a reason. You know, I was sitting up there a while ago. I had hella sun in my face though, if that's what you're wondering. So I just ended up walking down here, and I might grab my charger because I'm not far from the house. I don't need it, but like I don't know. I might just keep moving around today, and I might just grab it. There's nothing for me to edit. That's the thing. There's nothing for me to edit. There's more things for me to create today, so I might have to get it back to the house. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, my bad. You said your nana is in the hospital, Ethan. Are you in the hospital with her? Is that where you're saying it? How's it going? Like, are you saying your grandma? Is that what you mean? She's in the hospital. Damn, bro. Well, hopefully you're with her. Hopefully you're spending some time with her. I don't know if they let people in like the. I remember like when my mom was in the hospital, they had like a 2 people limit per day, like 2 people in the room at a time. But then like it was 2 people in the room at a time the night she died, but then it was 2 people per day for like visitations the weeks leading up to her death. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. So hopefully, I don't mean to say it like that, but hopefully you guys are able to spend time with her as a family, just be within the same vicinity in the same area. But yeah, that's sad, man. I'm sad to hear that. You don't have to tell me what's going on. I just hope she's doing well, or she gets better. That's sad. Yeah, damn. Yeah, bro, I might have wore too many layers. I swear to God, if I'm walking around, I'd be sweating easy. Thanks for the shout out always. Bro, oh, yeah, of course, man. Oh, bro, hold on. You got the Digimon cards? I just thought about that. Damn, man. See, that was my worry because I bought a box when I was down in Gresham, in Oregon. Like I was at this one spot. It was like a Cool Shark Gaming or something, and dude was like, "Yeah, if you get the box of cards right now, the thing is they're not in the collector phase, so you're getting it early, so you won't be paying. You won't be playing. Excuse me, you won't be paying a whole lot." I was like, "Man, I might as well collect it for now because I just know I'm not gonna get into the game. It's too much. It's gonna be too much time, and then I gotta find the whole community for that, bro. It's gonna be a whole thing. I'm like, man, but I'm gonna just be on the side collecting because I'm still a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a fan, but I gotta spend my hours doing this and some other stuff. Just keep creating, and I got some stuff I need to type out. I'm just procrastinating, bro. I need to utilize my time better, especially before the con, man. Is that 2 weeks from now? Yep, 2 more weeks. That's crazy, right? You got 2 more weeks, bro. She's about to be booming soon. You got to start playing with me, man. You know, so Lord Krim is like he's big on it, and then there's like one other person. I don't know if it's Lily or Lily and Nick, and I don't know if Vam plays. I think Vam collects also, so Vam's probably more like me, which is funny. The booster box and same some loose packs. Nice. Did you get the Patamon? Did you get the? Why does my screen keep doing that? Give me a second. It's only when it's in the sunlight it does this. It's kind of weird at this angle or at this spot. It always does this, but maybe it's supposed to dim it for a reason. And don't remind me, bro. Yeah, there's hella. Yeah, I'm right. There's hella people in the group who play, and it's like they're hella deep. Well, Lord Krim is like deeper in just TCG in general. I feel like because he was saying something. He's trying to hook up the Zulu's place, like the man, what you call that shit? The spot at Zulu's or something. I don't think I've ever been there. I feel like I know where it's at, but I don't think I've been there. Yeah, it's crazy. Catch you later. All right, man. Take it easy, bro. Sure. I'm just chilling right here. I'm gonna grab it, man. I'm gonna grab the. I gotta do it, and then I'm gonna just mob around. I might go up the hill or something. Kind of scale around. You know, yesterday I did a lot of walking actually for that one. Well, I'm gonna go back in the house and then I'll be quick though, because like it's already coiled up. So I'm gonna just grab it. I'm around like 80%. I think I'm at like 80. I can double check right now. Yeah. Oof. I'll grab it and then I'll walk uphill. But it's just a nice day, man. You know, really great day. People have been finding it, content and whatnot, tapping in, seeing the algo, hitting them. You know, people have been finding it. I've just been staying on the move with it, staying on the creation tip. You know, staying producing, staying creating. You know, staying moving, staying on my. You know, I'm on my square all the time on the square. You know, squared up and making it happen. You know, squared up and making it happen. I'm gonna grab the charger and go. Grab my shit at the house and just go, just bounce. You know, that's where I'm at today. Tapping with those that check on me. You know, I'm trying to get as much stuff flowing and going today, content wise, etc. You know, if I got a chance, I might walk up in the old. Matter of fact, because I did a live already. You know, one of my first, not my first, but like one of my earlier ones. I went to live at work. And that was kind of funny. So I might do it today too. I might walk up the hill, walk onto the side of the building. Yeah, you know, and I ain't trying to incriminate myself, but you know, boy still got the badge. I don't know if it's working. We're gonna find out though. I don't know if it's working. We're gonna find out. Just chill and post up. Because the thing is, if I chill and post up, at least I could plug my phone. You know what I mean? At least that way I can plug my phone. Because they got little spots you can sit at, spots you can just hang out, sit down at over there, off to the side, a little table with an outlet. So I might do that. I might just grab the little table with an outlet and just peep out who's over here, who's really here. You know, who's really here? Hold on, let me fix this, man. Who's really here? You know? And not that it matters, but it's just kind of funny. Like I said, just keep my legs moving for today. Keep things going today. And that's what I'm saying with the whole you know, the lighting right now, it's kind of messed up. Kind of messed up. The lighting on my phone's messed up because it's so bright. So my phone's trying to adjust. What if it was my own eyes the whole time? It just kind of looks like a reflective thing, man. You know, like I can't read. I can barely read the chat like when I'm in the lighting like this. So I gotta cover it up. But yeah, when it gets booming, I'll know. Hold on, let me. Oh, I'll wipe the screen a bit. You know. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do it like this. Do it like this. Watch. A few seconds. Yep. We back. But just like that, getting into the house. Never far from home. We got back to the house just to grab some stuff, you know. Phone charge, that's all I needed. All right, stay tuned. We're gonna try to invade the space, you know. See if I can invade this joint. See what happens. I'm gonna troll them today, all weekend. Get my thing off. All weekend getting my thing off. Doing one of those. I'm not gonna lie, that's what happens when there's no tournaments. I'm trying to find things to do with my time. And I should be creating the Fire Red stuff. I should be posted up doing the Diamond and Pearl. You know what I mean? I should be. Yep. The crows, if you ain't know. The corvids. Corvus. See him up there? Yeah. He up there. I keep it like this so you can see him overhead. They fly by, they swoop through. Just my animals, man. Tuned in with the animals. Tuned in with the animals. Let me see. What this? Just some random shit on the side. Down the alleyway. Yeah. So yeah. That's a little reminder. You know. And it's not to neglect fear either. It's not to not identify fear. It's not to not recognize it. It's to understand that with fear, you know, it exists as a healthy stepping stone. Nonetheless, it's an object you can utilize. Once you recognize what that is, you realize it's something you could jump on, climb on, because itself is never taller than you, and the fear itself is never bigger. It's something that you can actually hurdle. You understand? So if you know you can hurdle it, you know you can get on top of it. If you can get on top of it, you can use it as a stepping stone, if not a ladder, whatever. Use it what you need for your advantage. Or you can just simply climb over it. But to neglect it and not recognize it, to pretend it's not there, pretend that the fear ain't there, that's not good. It's there. It's something you could deal with and utilize. You understand? Something that you can use to your benefit. You understand? You want to use things to your benefit, you don't want to abuse them though. Right? Because nonetheless, it's yours. Yours. How's it going? Nonetheless, it's yours. So you want to use it. You know? Have a healthy relationship with all your emotions. They exist nonetheless and they're yours. Again, at times you don't have to treat each one nicely necessarily, but you want to recognize them the same way you would kids. Pele, what's up? What's going on, Pele? Thank you for dropping in, Pele. Like I ain't seen you in a while, man. I felt like you were here yesterday, though, right? I had to be here yesterday. Is that when I saw you? But yeah, man, thank you for dropping in. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah. Yeah, the quote got me thinking. It's nice to, for a second. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was cool to see the quote. The quote earlier, Pele, was something about working together. It was something along the lines of working together and that love is taller than fear. And I'm just recognizing that fear is an emotion you don't necessarily want to kill or neglect. You want to recognize it, if anything. So I'm just harping on that a little bit right now. You know, fear is a strong emotion. I operate on fear a lot. Because the bigger the fear, it's like, well, I want to hop over it. I want to use that as my stepping stone. Jump on top of it. You understand? Jump on top of that joint. Use it as like something to look over the horizon, over the top. Sometimes I don't always proceed. I just like conquering the fear. Some people conquer and they push forward because they don't want to look back at the fear. I like looking at it. You've gone up a lot of subs. Pele, are you able to go live? You got to go live, man. I feel like when you go live, like there was 1 week, I went live once a day, right? I almost got like 5 subs per live, 3 to 5. So every now and again, it seems kind of slower. But every, you know, some people found me this morning. Some people earlier in the chat, they found me this morning. They're just interacting. You know, I just said like, comment, subscribe, whatever. They tuned in a little bit. Oh shit, oh, that's a bird. Hey, leave the squirrel alone, man. The bird's over here harassing the squirrels. Like, leave the squirrel alone. But you got to go live, man. So that way, people, your stuff can boom too. Your stuff could boost too. You know, I was actually watching Hollow X Bays was here last night, but I was checking in with him. How's it going? I was checking in with him uh, this morning because he told me to check out some like a video he dropped. So I watched it this morning, and it's funny because he shouted me out on that. I was like, damn, I didn't even know. But I've been subbed to him this whole time. I usually just watch his shorts. You know, I watch the shorts that he posts, but I don't know if he's able to go live either. I actually got to double check. Is he able to go live? I don't know. I never thought about that. He might though. He might have the chance. I don't know, man. Walking through old back streets, I'm gonna go past the old Nova. Still Nova, but you know, I'll pass. Check it out. It says stuff like die. Wait, what? Oh, due to community guidelines and strikes. I see what you're saying. Yeah, man, just keep creating different stuff, and eventually people will find it. I had a few videos like randomly because it was Pokemon related, and it had like certain music that people liked, and like people just found it, and it got like 1,000 views, and then it brings people in when people see the consistency on the page. They're like, oh, people are actually finding this shit. It's not just algorithm. Like there's legit followers and subscribers that actually tune in and tap play. You know, so I've had a few videos too that has the community guideline stuff, but it's interesting because the community guideline stuff will like it'll make those videos have like 20 or 50 plays, and a lot of it's because I'm putting music that the actual owners of the music they don't want it playing in like Russia or Ukraine or something. You know what I mean? Like should be banned in certain countries, but a lot of people aren't doing their business in Russia. You know, so yeah, that's I mean that's just the only thing I could think of in terms of community guideline stuff for my stuff. But you just keep doing a multitude and like an array of stuff, and you'll be fine. You just keep creating. You know, people are looking for that viral moment, but you don't need to look for the viral thing, man. All you gotta look for is the things that correlate with you, the things that make you happy. You know, produce those things and create based on those things, and then, yeah, you'll find it, man. Because like I said, I'm not even monetized yet, and because of that, I gotta work hard every day. I gotta do 2 or 3 of these every day. Yo, feel me? Squirrels out here. There be hella rabbits over here too. 7:34 p.m. in England. It's nighttime out there. You got any games in the city? Any soccer games or whatever? Football games? The real football. Really playing with the foot. The real football. You feel me? I'm looking for the rabbits. There'd be rabbits out here. Just living up in here. I don't see them. I don't see them. I don't see them. That's crazy as hell. But yeah, hella warm today, man. It's nice. You know, you got 240 subs. Okay, that's good, man. I like that. I like hearing that. It's a good thing to hear. 240. I think I had 240 when I was doing my first year. So probably, you're on the same time thing. 249. Oh, you just checked it, 249? Yeah, man. What I like to hear. I like to hear, Pele. Keep creating, man. Pele, were you named after the soccer player? Is that Luis Pele? What's his name? Luis or whatever? Pele? You know what I'm talking about? Were you named after him? He was like a legend back in those days. The grainy footage, you know? They had the grainy footage back then. It was looking like that back then. But yeah. Out here, man. Great day to go outside. Or your name's actually JJ. Oh, that's right. I remember you told me that your dog is Pele. But did you name the dog after the soccer player? 'Cause, the original channel was based on the dog, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm on the right side of the street today. So now that it says Pele JJ, I just know to call you JJ. There's so many JJs and JDs, bro. He's named after the soccer player. That's what's up. That's crazy. Then I know I hit the button. What the fuck? So you gotta hit the button and stand on the yellow, and then that shit turns red. You know what I mean? That shit turn red. Crazy. Crazy work. Oh, yeah. Let me get it across so I can show you, man. You know, I don't like highlighting shit, but I'm pure from the heart. So who's fucking with me? And that's the time I'm on. Yeah, often you guys will see me post it up over by the steps. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this right. You'll catch me over by the steps. This is my homie right here. When you guys see me over by the steps, my guy Quincy, he passed away. He lived like I think up the block or like somewhere around the corner. That's my guy Quincy right here. This is a portrait of him that they did. But yeah, man. Whenever you see me on those steps by the school, those are the steps where he got killed at. But he's from over there. He's from over here, so that's why they did a little portrait of him. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did. They murdered him basically. You know, shot to death. I think he was dead at the scene. You know, that's time and people you can't get back. And that makes me question a couple of things, like how would I rather have people? You know, would I still want them here living with me, alive, but then like a fucking zombie? You got a couple people that's still alive. They never did shit with their life. You know what I'm saying? They never strived for nothing. Didn't have ambition for nothing. You could tell. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't hurting nobody. But they're just zombies now. People just be drugged up in zombies. Or would you actually have them like strive to the end of the end of their days and then end up with a fate like that? I'm not saying he had it going for him, but like, would you want that? So it just it's not really up to our choice, but it comes down to like, what would I rather have? I don't know. It just played out the way it did. Can't turn back time. Can't make much of a difference. I could really just tell the stories. Because the thing is, I'm the type, like, if you told me a story, it'll help prevent me from doing something unnecessary. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. You had an English football machine this morning? What's that mean? English football machine. What's that mean? Yep. Got a couple things right here. Get some more in. Here we go. And the war and the blockade. Allow aid in the Gaza. That's what it says, right? That's a G. That's a G. Free the West Bank. A couple other throws up in there. Oh, hold on. Well, that might be my guy right there. That's him. That's really him. Damn. I got hit up the block right here. Yep. My guy showed up right there. It's hella nasty though, cause like certain people they just be lurking around doing their, putting their thing down, and I'm like, y'all just be around. A lot of people don't be doing shit or beyond shit really. But that's how it is. If you could do the minimum, you feel all right. So I can't even knock it. Yeah, they built these homes hella fast. I'm gonna walk over there. They built the homes hella fast. I was there last night. You mean football match? I had an English football match. Oh, this morning? Wait, are you saying that you were in the match? That's tight. Hell yeah. What's the name of your team, man? If you don't mind me asking. What's the name of you guys' team? I didn't know you played. I mean, I was like, I'm sure you played. I didn't know if you played like competitively, or are you talking about professionally? That's kind of cool. You know? Yeah, let me know if you're like professional or whatever. Yeah. You're on the actual team now? That's tight. It's like local stuff, like nearby. I like that, man. A lot of people who show up to the chat, they play sports. You know, excuse me, Farrington Town. Farrington Town. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that. Farringdon Town. Excuse me, Farringdon. And that's in Britain. It's like a kids league. That's what's up though. I like that. Now there was a dude last night. He's a freshman in high school. His name is Max, but he plays football. He was asking us. He was like, "I'm 6'1", 6'2" as a freshman. Is this good?" I was like, "That's hella good." What the fuck? That's crazy. Bro, I've been 5'5" since sixth grade, fifth grade, dog. So you telling me I've been the same height since, man. You know, back when I was like 11, 12 too, I've been the same height, whatever that was. Yeah, bro, 5'5". Back in '05. You know, the fives be in my life like that. That's crazy. Like it, huh? Yeah, they finished construction over here. It took them the longest. You won match. Oh, sorry, you won man of the match today. There you go. I like to hear it, man. Congratulations, man. Yeah, they've been working on this house for the longest. Used to be a regular like two-story joint with a basement maybe, and they finally put this little condo up right here. Like I said, y'all, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day in the city, the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. If you know that reference, you know. If my guy's dad out here, I don't know. Shit wide open. I don't see him. Hold on. We won 3-1. How long is you guys' matches? Like how many minutes you guys play? I don't know if I see him. Is he out? I don't see him out there. Usually he's working on the car. No, he ain't out there today. Oh, big dog. Damn. 3-1. 3-1, man. How many minutes do you guys play? How's it going? Hey, how's it going? Because I know the normal match is like what, 90 minutes? So it's like 45 first half, 45 second. How many minutes do you guys play? Is it the same rules? I don't know if they let kids do 90 minutes. My bad. That's crazy. Nah, I used to know a dude. I went to school with him, and he used to finish the mile an hour or 2 hours. Oh, really? Oh, because you got the break period. Yeah, I see what you're saying. You got the break period. That makes sense. We used to go to school with this dude. Middle school and high school, we're all in the same school. He was a soccer player. This guy, bro, he'd finish the mile in like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or some shit. Like I remember in middle school, he'd finish it like 4 or 5 minutes, something like that. Damn, who's that? And then in high school, he'd be doing it in like 3. And when he would do it in 3, sometimes people are like, man, you taking your time, huh? Because he could sprint and stride if he needs to. It's just 4 laps. But yeah, them soccer players got stamina and stride. But I will say, the funniest joke was that soccer players, they can always play every sport because y'all got the stamina, you guys got the endurance, y'all built to like try other shit. So when you guys be out on the basketball court or the football field, you guys can just go for it. You might not have the actual coordination for it, but even then, it's like y'all be out there, man. Soccer players be doing it all. I fuck with the soccer players, man. That's one thing that people sleep on. It's less about the professional players in the long run. Everybody asks Ronaldo or Messi. It's less about that, man, and it's more about like what do you call this? The actual athletes, my guy. I ain't talking about the pros and the fame, but it's like the fact that you're a participant in the sport, man. That's a good plus. You understand? My guy, all of them like that. Breaking necks for what? All of them like that. Feel me? All of them on that. And crossing the street, my bad. Yeah, I was here last night, man. I'll show you the same shit in the daytime. A little better now. Hold on. Over here. Cause now I'm back. Top of the hill. Top of the hill. But there goes the firehouse park. Here goes the condos they was making. Like I said, I was there last night. If you remember. So I don't know if they're working on it today. I don't know if they're here today. But I'll switch the camera right here. Yeah, buddy, that's where I was last night. 7:47 p.m. Yep. And then let me get it across the street. And get it across the street. Firehouse, original. It used to be a firehouse, fire station, excuse me. And then, turned it into like a little community center. Was the food bank. I think it's still food bank. Right here, the Firehouse Park, man. I remember when it was like wood and metal. It was like wood and metal for a second, you know, wood and metal. But then they switched it to like green, and then the green got switched to just straight up Firehouse to pay homage to the Firehouse days. That's what it was, man. And we used to play different type of games over here. Just different type of whatever imaginary games and ball tag. People getting hit in the head with a kickball, shit like that. Supposed to be doing construction. I don't know if they finished it. I think they finished it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna sit right there. Y'all care if the sun behind? I don't know if y'all care if the sun behind. We're gonna try it though. Here, let's try it. Let's prop it up like we usually do. Boom, let's get it right there. Yep, it looked like it's fine. Location. There it is. You see the birds behind me? Yeah. I know you see the birds behind me. Chilling, posted. Birds is posted up there. Let me go ahead and see something. Nada. So I might go sit there and hit people up. I might harass their phone line, text and call some people, right after this, man. Damn, hold on. I just thought about something. Yep, I disconnected this a long time ago. I had to sing the whole time. I had my headphones in the whole time. It's crazy I'd be on point like that. Different type of time, man. Different era we living in. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the white cakes, like, man, that's what it is. Pele, what's good, man? You gotta go? I appreciate you dropping in, man. As always, thank you for being here. I'm just chilling, man. It's a beautiful day. I'm just happy to be outside. I just wanted to share it with everybody. The sights and the scenes. Y'all can't smell the air. Y'all can't feel the fresh air. Y'all can't see the cool breeze or nothing. So, but yeah, I appreciate you being here, man. You get some rest. I'm happy you won the game today. So I'm happy you won the game, man. That's what I like to hear. You feel me? Yeah. See my birds watching me? You hear that? Birds be watching me. I'm chilling, man. They chilling. Be days like this. Feel me? Be days like this, man. I want everyone to take that for granted. I never want to take that for granted. Oh no, hella flies up in this piece right here. But yeah, you don't want to take days like this for granted, man. You got some sunshine, you get some good air. You see right there, right up. See the crow up there? My crows just stay watching me. Right behind me too. A few more. Can't really see it in this thing. But go ahead and boom, I'm hitting my snaps. They're going ahead and give me a call back. I've been feeding them since forever. I've been feeding them birds since forever. There we go. And they pass that down the family line. Family tree, that's all they need to know. Like, it's a good guy right here or whatever, I mean, if that's how they want to see me, that's how they see me. But they just come. They'll warn me about stuff, man. There was time I was walking down the street. I wasn't on no hot shit, but I'm walking down the street. Cops, they're over here yelling at me. They're literally intercepting and swooping at my head. So I'm looking on the floor thinking there's a baby crow somewhere. And they just kept yelling at me. I'm like, what you mean? So I get to the end of the block. I see these like helicopters posted up and they're doing a little whatever, like kind of around the corner. And I was like, oh, I see what you mean. Let me just go around because I don't know what's about to pop off. But they're kind of just letting me know, like, hey, the boys is right there. The boys is right there. So I kept it pushing. I moved on. But my birds always be looking out for me. One time, like maybe 10, 12 years ago, I posted up downtown about to catch the bus, go to West Seattle, go meet up with my homie over there. And I remember, what's I gonna say? Excuse me. Just thinking in my mind, like, yeah, we're about to go do some, just cruise around or something, so we might see some girls, whatever. So in my mind, I'm just thinking of girls and women. And literally, as I'm standing at the bus stop, like two kind of like crows like perch up on this building, like two of them. But then they came from a certain direction and they perched up and they looked a certain way and they flew off. So I'm looking at the direction in which they flew off, but I didn't really think about where they came from. Look to my right, it was two females, and I'm just like, oh, I see what he was trying to do. So it's like little warnings like that, where it's like they tap in, excuse me, they tap into the mental and let me know, like, this what you think about, like, because the communication is less about words. For us, we're human beings, so it's more like verbal stuff and communicating with verbal stuff and having the facts right and all that stuff. Bird over here chilling in the background. Get out of there. Um, but it's more about the intuition. You know what I'm saying? It's more on the intuition piece and the different type of communication. You know what I mean? Intuition and instinct, basically. You know, the mind. The images in your mind and your mental is way more important. That's what they mean. So when people say shit like on an animalistic level, like the behaviors of nature and instinct and shit, like that shit's important. Don't get me wrong, but people look down on it, and it's like you have to understand that the thoughts you carry in your head, that will influence the world and nature around you. You got to be careful. It's like you want to constantly think of success. You want to constantly picture it. And a lot of times, my cousin had asked me about a prayer or something like that, because she was like, yeah, you do a little prayer for someone, or do a prayer for me. And I told her one day, I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, because I know she was raised like Christian, Catholic, whatever it was. I don't know. It's like Christian or something. She's like, yeah, we people of faith. So I was like, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't grow up with all that, so when people ask me for prayers, I approach it very differently. You know what I mean? I don't know how to really sit down and pray and do the whole Jesus and God, Holy Spirit stuff. I don't know how to do that. That's not me. Even though my family was Catholic, or so they say. And like I'll sit there and I'll actually just picture someone in a better place and a better state of mind. Now for them to get there themselves, that's really on them. But I can't help picture it. I'm like, yeah, I can only see them winning. I see them hurting right now. I've been hearing them on the phone hurting. I'm talking to them. I'm seeing them in person. They're hurting. They're going through some stuff. They're smiling through the pain. But I picture them in a better place, and a lot better. And when I say a better place, I'm not saying heaven or dead or nothing. I'm saying like I picture them just like doing better in life, and that's what I imagine for them. So I try to gear my imagination towards the positivity for people. There's times where like I'll think about a person in a situation that's negative, and I might think about if I have to have an altercation with them. And a lot of times I'm like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with really kind of playing that out, but I have to think about the opposite to keep that stuff balanced, but also like keep myself. You know what I mean? That's the self prayer for self in my mind, at least, where it's just like you got to see yourself doing better and being a better person. And it's hard to get there. It looks a certain way in the beginning. It doesn't always look like the way you think it might. It doesn't always play out the way you think it might. I never thought I'd be doing this shit. I thought I'd just be cut the whole time. I thought my success would have been made in the shadows type joint. But nah, it don't work that way. It just works how it needs to work out. You know what I mean? Because this public thing keeps me accountable. I like being a solid person. You understand? I like being a solid person. I'm a man of my word, and in order for being a man of my word, I got to exercise this verbal shit with other people, right? So this right here is just what it is. It's just me exercising this same thought process out loud and to the world and whatnot. And that's easier for some people to grasp than not. Some people are not gonna understand it. Some people just not gonna understand it. Some people not gonna really get a good hang of it. Pause. You know. So a lot of people just but that's where I'm at with it. People ask me about prayer. That's where I'm at with it. Like I just because really it's just people say shit like keep me in your thoughts and prayers. But I heard a funny joke. It was actually Hannibal Buress. I don't know if you guys know who Hannibal Buress is. Dude said he said something funny. He's like, you ever hear people say shit like I'm gonna pray for you? I'll pray for you. He said, what? No, I don't want your prayers. He said, I know about all the other shit you think about, all the negative shit you be saying about people and the shit talking you be doing about me behind my back and everyone else. I know the shit you think, so keep me out your prayers and thoughts. I don't even want to be next to the other shit. So I think about that when people say the prayer stuff, but they be on negative time or like ignorant time. I'm like, no offense to them, but I'm good off that. I don't need prayers from these individuals, and I'll take it from my legit loved ones that understand me and my vernacular and whatnot. But other than that, that's the sense I'm making out of it. At least, man. Yeah, this whole park, man, right here. I'll get you a better view right there. This is what it's looking like. Like I said, I grew up here, man. It used to just be straight up wood and metal. and then they turned into like they had the roof had some green up on it. It was green for a second, and the car, I forgot what the car was. It was some other shit. It was all green. They had a little toad in the back. You can kind of see him, not really. Little toad thing right there for the little wading pool for the kids. And now it's like an ode to the firehouse because that building right there is actually a historic building. It's actually a historic building. You know, it's one of those buildings you can't knock down and like try to create some new whatever new type of you can't build no condos over there. You can't knock that down. They won't let you. It's that there's that building and there's like a few others in the neighborhood that are like that. It's a historical buildings. You can't knock them down. And another one's there's like a Polynesian or like a I believe it's like a Polynesian corner store, like a convenience store. Same thing, man. It's always going to be manned as a convenience store, but you can't. I don't even think Polynesians work there no more. I saw like some Chinese people or something, Koreans or whatever. But yeah, they're over there. But it's like it's just an ode to that old shit, man. They still be selling the spam and all that, whatever. Spam and the rice, whatever the fuck you call it. I don't even know what that shit called. I can't even tell you. You know what I'm saying? What's going on right there? But yeah, man. Out for cheeks today. Afternoon joint type shit. You got a joke for me? Man, go ahead. My thing is this, man. If it's some bullshit, man, I'm gonna leave it alone. But I appreciate you dropping in football edits. I'm gonna let you know right now. Hey, your profile picture, is that someone with an FC Barcelona jersey? Let me know that. Let me know if that's an FC Barcelona jersey. Like the dude in your profile picture is what I mean. Because I don't know my players like that, and I don't really know teams like football teams like that. I only know American football. But yeah, man, appreciate you dropping in as always, man. And the numbers fluctuating up and down right now, so that's kind of crazy. It's a weird timing. Have a good day, bro. Zen 22. Thank you for dropping in, man. We're having a great day right now. It's beautiful outside, man. I hope you guys get outside too. Hey, man, let me know what that is. I feel like you're gonna tell me anyways. But let me know. I just want to know, is that player in your profile picture, is that FC Barcelona? That's all I care about. The joke is whatever. The joke is whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the joke, man. Nah, nah, I don't get the joke. Let me see, man. What they talking about? Lips are dry. Actually, not really. But and I know this because I had the chapstick earlier. But that's kind of weird, man. If you would do checking on my lips, man, if that's what you want, that's what you want. All respect, but nah, we good off that. Good off that, man. But just let me know. Is that person in the profile picture? Is that FC Barcelona? That's all I care about at this point. All that other shit is some yan yan whatever. I'm good off that. Is that our FC Barcelona, dog? Let me know. I got an FC Barcelona Beyblade Stadium. That's why I care about it because I had the FC Barcelona Drown Buster, FC Barcelona Hell's Hammer, with the Hexa. So I got the maroon Hexa now, and then I got a yeah. So I just became a fan of them. I don't even know who's players over there, and I know Barcelona's in Spain or something like that, and like that's about it. But that's all I know. But because they partner with Beyblade, I'm like, damn, I think I like this team now just because the fact that they did the partnership with Beyblade, I rock with them, man. I don't know who's gonna do it from other teams. I don't know if other teams are gonna pair up with it in the NFL, NBA, MLB, things like that. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but yeah, yeah, man, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to get a little more consistent with all this going on. You know, get a little more consistent because I'm end up finding people. I be tapped in with like a few other people on their lives, and it's kind of cool because they actually have like a gang of moderators that just be coming, flowing in and out of their chats and out of their live chats. And it's kind of cool because they just float through there, and like they have regular day jobs and lives and stuff, but they're able to come in at certain times that people go live. So I kind of want something like that. It's kind of cool just to know that like I can just go live and mind my business, and then people just kind of they're just at the house chilling. But because you always have these people that are on the house chilling just to troll. Like people are just sitting there at work and they find lives and they scroll and they just troll a little bit. Find they need something better to do. They can't find nothing better to do, so they do this shit. And then, but it's like it's nice to know that there's other people who do the opposite. So I've been on some people's lives where it's just been really cool, and people just be out there just chilling there and being positive moderators or whatever. So that's rare to come by. Everyone's demanding this shit, but they haven't showed me the love and respect. I only have a few people, obviously, that I promoted to that the blue wrench. But other than that, you know, everyone else kind of like was on some goofiness. I don't get the Ohio joke though, bro. I don't know if you was there, but you didn't answer my FC Barcelona question. So we'll keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. I ain't been up here in a minute. Been a minute. You know, I don't know. I'm gonna wait like a few, cause there's always those lagging minutes here and there, the extra 5 and 10. Let me check something real quick while I'm up top with it. Keep getting this reminder email. I'm about to get this. I ordered a second stand, a second like a mount stand. I ordered the second one because I wanted one I could just like not. I have one that I kept in place for the actual blading stuff at the house, and I'm just working out the kinks for that. But then the second one, I want to be able to just kind of take around with me in public. You know, either that. If it ain't that, then I'll just have it like on hand at the house, and I'll be able to prop it up, and I can go live at the house. Because there's one that I have propped next to like my it's on my not god damn it, it's on my shelf, so it's attached to one of the shelves basically, and I have it propped a certain way so then it can always point down to the stadium at the angle I need it, so that way I can see the chat. But I need another one that I can move around and just like you know do some extra stuff with it, because that way I can just film what I need to, man. What I'm saying? I ordered a second one. It's starting to come in the mail. I think Amazon just gave me the little delivery notice. So I'm gonna get that with some wizard rods, 2 wizard rods. What I'm saying? Get an extra green one. Why not? And then from there, yeah, man. From there, you know what it is. Over. Over from there. Feel me? Over from there. I don't know who I'm gonna see. What I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see something. Give or take a few minutes. Walk up in that piece. Might not, might see something I don't want to see. But nonetheless, I'm gonna see something. Yeah, we're gonna see. You know, crazy man. I'm chilling, man. I'll give y'all another 6, 7 minutes. Y'all want to drop in there, say some shit. Anybody want to troll any of the bots watching? Go ahead and get at me. Go ahead and get at me. Feel me? Feel free to get at me, man. I'm chilling right here, just outside in nature. Feel me? A little snapshot I need to take. I gotta remember that. Look to my left, boom. I see it right there. Looking like photo op type shit. That's what I'm thinking on right now. That's what I'm thinking about right now. I'm kind of in that mode, in that state of mind. Spot right there. Got the joint right here. I should have got that shit early. Should have ran that spot early. Do it next time. You know, walking people over for my birthday type shit. Man, this house right here to the left of me, man, used to be my my brother had a classmate in one of his classes. She used to live right here. It's crazy. I don't know what happened with the family necessarily, but they probably sold a little plot of land on that corner. Now it's just a fucking Airbnb, more or less. Little inn or whatever. Four apartments that get rented out. What can you do? What I'm saying? What can you do about it? That's how shit roll though. That's how it goes. All right, let's do this. things. Anybody drop in, let me know what the visual like and the audio and whatnot. Pele's back. Oh, what's good, man? So you're supposed to be going to bed, man. Supposed to go to bed. Somebody was in here a while ago with the. Was that you? Was that your second account? Football edits, man. Don't tell me that was you, bro. But nah. Hey, look at that dude's profile picture and let me know if that's FC Barcelona with the stripes. You see that dude though, like right above you? I don't know if you could see it. Called football edits, but that dude in the profile picture, is that FC Barcelona jersey? Oh, this dude here with the funny shit. No, you can't, bro. You can't. No, you can't. Let me know if y'all friends though. If y'all friends, man, come on. That is FC Barcelona. Yeah, he didn't want to tell me last time. He didn't want to tell me. I don't know why. But yeah, man, I'm low key a FC Barcelona fan just because they collab with Beyblade. Just because they did that, I'm like, yep, I'll fuck with them. I don't even know who's on the team. I don't even know no players. I just rock with them just because, you know. But who's your team over there, Pele? I just thought about that. Who's your team over there? Do I do OnlyFans? You know what's kind of crazy though? Like, there's hella shit on OnlyFans, and like, I heard they pay better than YouTube, which is funny. But you just don't have to do no nude stuff. You could just do like workout stuff or just like tap into my stuff. But yeah, like people would just be like, yeah, just you can have a philosophy OnlyFans, but people will still support it, man. I might just do one just to do philosophy, just talk shit for an hour. After I get this rolling, I might just do OnlyFans, some funny shit like that. It sounds funny, but it's like I heard they pay better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting paid at all. I'm just saying that'd be not a bad idea. Maybe I should do it. Just because I've seen people put out like workout stuff on there. You pull out you get 50. Man, this guy, $50 a minute. That's what I'm saying. It's not bad, right? That's not bad money. Like, and that's what I'm saying. If people want to see it, they'll pay for it, bro. $50 a minute. Good for you, man. Yeah, if you do $50 a minute, you could be buying yourself how many lunches? You could pay your rent with that. So good on you. Sounds like you taking care of business. I like that. Good for you. Yeah, man. The other funny thing was, oh yeah, what was the name of the team? Oh yeah, it says my team's name is, and you didn't say it for like the team that you root for. You have a bit. No, I know you play for them, but like, what's the team you root for? Like on a large scale, like the major league, professional league, whatever. I don't know what you guys call it. Home gym though. You got a home gym? Tottenham. Oh, Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspurs. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because I know the Spurs get a lot of flack. I've heard. You know what I'm saying? I heard they get a lot of flack just because, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm just going based off what I've heard from like other streamers and other tubers and whatnot from England. But yeah, because it's like the underdog team, right? Yeah, they don't have a championship. But see, I'm like one of those too. I root for the Mariners. Mariners never been to the World Series. They haven't won a championship yet. They're the last team to make it to the World Series. Other teams have made it to the World Series and lost, but at least they made it. But yeah, so you root for the underdog team. So I understand that. Tottenham, I fuck with that. What is it? What's the symbols like the rooster or the bird or something? If I remember correctly, it's like blue. What's that? Blue and white or something? I can't remember the colors, bro. Let me know if I'm lying. But it's because over here in the States, when we say Spurs, we're thinking like San Antonio basketball, but over there it's soccer, football. But Tottenham's Hotspurs. Okay, yeah, man, that's interesting stuff right there. That's interesting stuff. You feel me? Bird on like also like a basket. That's what it is. Okay, I was trying to figure that out. Like, what am I looking at? Yeah, because they were selling these like I don't know if they were cups or something, or like a kind of like a Stanley Cup, or it was like a case for candy, and like they had all the other England teams on there. It had like all the accolades on the back next to the nutritional facts, like all the championships and the MVPs. And then they had the Spurs, and then it just showed like the It just showed something else. I don't know. It didn't show and then people were trying to clown on it. It was like a little joke. So you probably seen it. It was like a meme. And I was like, damn, that's foul. But I get it. Because like we've had some of the best, like, bro, we've had like Ichiro, we've had what's my guy? Felix Hernandez, bro. We've had Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, all these people that more or less left at some point to go do something somewhere else. You know what I mean? And even I don't know. I think Jay Buhner stayed the longest, and then maybe Edgar Martinez stayed the longest. I think he stayed his whole career. But other than that, like we've just had like players that either come and go, stay loyal. But it's like a franchise where you just want the owners to try a little harder. You know. So I kind of, to my understanding, I don't actually know, but to my understanding, that's how I understand your franchise that you root for. But yeah, bro. Hey man, we got that mark. We got over to 70, my guy. So Pele, aka JJ. I'm just going based off the name, man. Thank you for dropping in as always, man, and everyone else who dropped in. It was a small cast of individuals, but let me go ahead and swipe through and see who I forgot. This must talking about the chemtrail. Shout out to you, Ethan, and Arodi. Thank you for dropping in. Mellow Mellow. Shout out to you. Appreciate the love. Things got funky. I was like, what's this going on here? I don't know what this means. I don't know what that means. Later Z as always dropping in. My mod, my guy in person. Pele JJ dropped in. You know what I'm saying? Football Edits, thank you for coming in. You know what I'm saying? And as always, man, just know that I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace. We out.